So as my arms pull in, I'm going to pull this side in, pull this side in. Okay, you can see it's starting to rotate my rib cage. Now my hips are going to coincide with that. So if I have my feet together in my little hip position, as I pull this in, that's when my hip is going back. So I pull my elbow in as my hip goes back. Elbow comes in, hip goes back. So notice my right side here is coming in. My left knee is rotating forward. So it's going to coincide with what our hips are doing so that everything looks blended and controlled. I'll do it from the back so you can see a little bit. Okay? So as I pull this in, my left knee is coming forward, my right hip is rotating back. Pull it in. Okay? So right arm comes in, right elbow is getting pulled backwards toward the right hip. Okay? Pull it in. Other side, pull it in. Pull it in, pull it in. Okay? And that's how we pull, that's half of it. Okay? So once we get all the way in, then we have to rotate the other way. Okay? So if I do my shoulders here, this way, put both arms out, one palm's going to go up, one palm's going to go down. Okay? You can see it starts to twist my body. That's a good thing. That's what we want. We want those shoulders to roll forward, all the way forward, as far as they can go. Okay? All the way back. All the way forward, all the way back. Notice my palm and everything is rotating a lot. Okay? Now don't hurt yourself. Don't do more than you can. Don't overstretch. Just get used to it. Make sure the muscles are warmed up. The shoulders are very kind of tricky. There's a lot going on in those joints. They're very important joints for the upper body. So just make sure that you're doing it in a healthy way. Don't overstretch or tweak anything. If it hurts or something, it shouldn't hurt. It should feel maybe that you're stretching or that you're exercising, like if you're doing some push-ups, but it shouldn't feel like you're pinching anything or anything like that. So just go slow and go at your own pace. It might take a while to just get the coordination for these shoulders. Okay. So anyway, so the one palm is up and one palm is down. Okay, and that starts to rotate my rib cage. Okay. So one side rotates forward, the shoulder rolls over. So I'm kind of like rolling. This is the back of my shoulder. Okay, and now I roll to the front of the shoulder. Back, front, and you can see it rotates my body, my rib cage as well. Okay, so hopefully, if you're not broken somehow, one side's going to come forward as the other side goes backwards. Okay, so it's going to go forward and back. Okay, now notice I'm not necessarily maintaining a straight up posture anymore. Okay, I want to have a nice tall spine, but I want to allow my rib cage to rotate around my spine. Okay, so you can see I'm rotating around my spine. I'm not kind of bending it in any kind of contorted way. Okay, it's still a nice long spine, and I'm just rotating it around to get the arms to move around in coordination with the rib cage in there.